Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the channel. So, my name is Kamoy. If you are tuning in via YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or my lovelies, my podcast, I want to say welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. All right. So, y'all, it's December 23rd, 2020. The year is about to wrap up. 2020 is about to be over in less than 2 weeks. Okay. I'm pretty sure people are starting to write their New Year's, what do you say, resolution, right? I'm telling you though, if you've been doing your work, you shouldn't have no New Year's resolution. Okay, you should be walking your own shit out, right? So it's not about being able to jot things down on a paper. It's not about that for the new year coming in. It's about you being able to be flexible to the change and really walk in and be truly who you are, right? Be flexible, but yet be yourself. Okay, so you should not be doing the old things that you were doing this year. This year was about shifting and building your foundation. Next year, it's all that changes, that good change, right? That's coming in. So I'm kind of excited about the energy. We just had Jupiter in conjunction with Saturn on the 21st. Also happening on the winter solstice, by the way. Okay, that's just powerful energy at 0 degrees Aquarius. Okay, so if I even get into the numerology aspect of that, let's just say powerful energy all over the board. Okay, so today my lovelies is December 23rd, and we're vibrating on the number 3 today for the actual date. Okay, now let me just give a side note, right? So if we are actually going to be calculating your birthday, like, so for example, if you look up your birthday via like a birthday encyclopedia, you're not going to get literally by months. It's going to give you more so the actual day. So like the 23rd, which is today, will be like vibrated on the number 5. So today is the 23rd, so the 23rd will be vibrating on number 5. However, I include the month, the day, and the year, which gives us the vibration of the number 3 today, right? You need to be mindful also that Wednesdays is ruled by Mercury. Okay, so communication, analytical. So we got Gemini's energy and we got Virgo's energy up in the atmosphere today. Okay, so you either thinking or analyzing, or you analyzing and thinking about what you analyze. Like, so it's just a lot going on in the ear today. All right, so let's jump into this. Starting off with the vibration of the number 1, which Wednesday always vibrates on the number 1. So the word Wednesday itself vibrates on the number 1. So the actual day itself vibrates on the number 1. Okay, so breaking down the energy for the vibration of the number 1. Okay, so higher vibrational aspect of the number 1 today, some things you can do is tap into your intuition. I talk about this all day, every day, like how important your intuitive energy is to you and how your intuition can actually save your life. So why don't you use that? Tap into your intuition. It can help, right? Okay, so happiness may be in the atmosphere for some of you today. It may be on your minds, right? And this is where I want to say the theme of the day is being your own best friend. Not looking outside of yourself for happiness is going to be key for some of you today. So if you're leaving your happiness in the hands of somebody else today, honey, or forever, or even ever, you were setting yourself up for disappointment. That's just like living in a world of expectations and thinking that, not expectations of yourself, but expectation of other people, and thinking that they're going to fit into this mold that you created for them, right? Or you're going to fit into a mold that they've created for you. So rely on your own self-happiness today. Be your own best friend. That's just a theme. Be your own best friend. Okay. Now, also self-reliance is going to be key today. What I say, be your own best friend, right? So self-reliance is in the atmosphere for some people today. Being able to take the initiative is going to be important for some of you today, because the 1 vibration is all about creation. So you would have to take the initiative to create something, right? So why not take the initiative today? Don't wait for someone to tell you what to do, especially if you know what to do already. Like, come on now, right? Take the initiative today if you need to, right? And I want to say, ending off the higher vibration of the number 1, you want to trust your instincts today. So intuition and instincts go hand in hand. So trust those things today, all right? Now, I want to say, lower vibrational end of the number 1, you do want to pay close attention to this, because not everyone is going to be open to hear your ideas, your thoughts, or your opinions today. They just not. Okay, today's a day of communication, but not everybody's going to be in a place where they communicate clearly, or they may not even want to communicate. Okay, so keep in mind that you're not just governed by the collective energy, but you're also governed by your personal birth chart or your natal wheel. Okay, now, so you got other people being closed off to your ideas today. You got mental weakness today, which means, listen, y'all gonna have to watch them Libras today, honey, because Libras could be swayed to the side either, and they lie. Sorry, Libras. I'm just saying, find some balance, okay? So watch your Libras today, okay? Mental weakness may be in the atmosphere today, which means some people may just want to be the peacemaker and lie, okay? Because they're not mentally strong to stand their ground. So you can get them to come on your side, you can sway them over to your side, and then the next person come on, and you thought you had, a solid, a solid foundation over here, but they got swayed back to the other side. So be mindful of that. Not everybody is mentally strong as some people. So you got a lot of mental weakness in the atmosphere today. They can be easily swayed, okay? Unemotional energies in the atmosphere for the lower vibrational end of the number 1. So you do want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout your day, okay? Let me just say this too. Sometimes the unemotional energy could be a makeup of a person's personality based on their birth chart, and it doesn't mean that they don't love, they just love differently, and sometimes they may not just react to things emotionally the way that you think, especially because you do have others that's on the higher spectrum of that energy where they're just super sensitive to everything, right? So be mindful of that today. Really trust your intuition and your instincts in every situation and everyone that you're interacting with on a daily basis, okay? All right, so going back to the day. Okay, so we're doing December 23rd, 2020, vibrated on the number 3. You got spontaneity in the atmosphere, and I'm going to say you need to do that. I got a lot of fixed energy in my chart, which means spontaneity is like, that's something I got to work in and work at, right? Because I like things ordered. So if it's not on the list, like I got, like I get a little rattled. But spontaneity is going to be key, and it's going to be good for some of you today. If you're an empath, be mindful because your clairvoyance may be on point today. All right. Yeah. So all your clairvoyances may be on point today. So you want to be mindful of that, my wonderful empaths. Okay. Culture is going to be important for some people today, obviously, like, for those of you that celebrate the holidays, your culture or this culture based, holiday, you have each culture that does their own celebration. So today may be a day of culture. Maybe some of you wrapping up your last minute shopping. Okay. Broad thinking is also on the higher aspect of the number 3 today. So you want to be mindful about that as we're moving throughout the day. Lower vibrational energy from the number 3. However, you got to watch those mood swings, and we are in holiday season, so yeah, watch that. Okay, now I also want to say you're gonna have people with no stamina today, right? So watch that. For some of you, this can maybe even be a low libido. You may need to make an appointment for that, by the way, to your doctor. And because for some of you, it could be like a hormone imbalance, okay? As well as just feeling low energy or low vibe today, especially if you're in a place where the weather is kind of gloomy. So you're going to want to have to jump state. You don't have to stay in that low energy. You can hop on over to the higher end of 3 and do something spontaneous if you feel yourself caught up in too much lower vibrational energy. Okay, so now as we are going to go into the 4 elements that get your oracle message today, we're going to start off with the wonderful earth energy because we are in Capricorn season. Keep in mind, earth energy is going to be Capricorn, Virgos, and Taurus. If you are not a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, you're going to apply this energy to the physical things, the house, the car, the bills, the relationships, and the responsibility that comes within those aspects of your life. Okay, so be mindful of that because you are not just responsible, honey, for mastering your sun sign. You're responsible for mastering all 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel. Okay. All right. So today your message is the talisman. Okay. You have the gentle gardener, and you also have the compass. And this message is simply saying to you, okay, where's your journey? Where's your path? Where's the guide? Do you have something sacred that you hold on to? And especially in stressful time, right? And I want to say with the earth energy, you got to be very, very careful, right? Because a lot of you could be attached to things maybe on the physical realm, especially coming around the holidays. You can't do as much. You can't really travel. You're not going to be able to see your family, right? So I want to say you're going to have to move through this energy today gently, okay? Find something today that means or have value to you, right? Sometimes it's not so much about how much you purchase, right? Or the dollar amount or the dollar value attached to the purchase. It's more so the thought, right? Or the intention that comes with the purchase today. Find your talisman today. Find that thing that you can keep close to you. I want to say for some of you, this can be crystals. For some of you, it can be a necklace. Okay, where's your path? You have something that reminds you of your path, right? The way that you're going to move through this energy today is with a gentle garden. Now, let me just say this about a gentle garden. When you're pruning your garden, you're pulling up weeds, you're doing it kind of gently because you don't want to mess up the other flowers that's next to the weeds, right? You just got to go in there and kind of like get in there and gently pull that weed up, right? So be mindful of that today. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle of others. Meet people where they are today, okay? Now, how you treat another is how you will be treated today. I just want to let you know that. There's a path that you got to take, so you need to be able to anchor yourself today, my wonderful earth sign. Find something in the physical realm so you can ground yourself to that in which you desire. The way that you're going to get there is not by force. It's not by manipulating others. It is by you doing it gently. Everybody got to eat in this situation, okay? Find your compass or listen to your compass, aka your intuition. Move with your intuition today. I kind of feel like today, my wonderful earth signs, it could be a very sacred day for you. Is this a dragon? Okay. Yeah. Trust your instincts today. There is a lot of symbolism going on here. You are getting messages, right? But you're going to have to trust yourself. It's kind of like y'all are being guided, but you can't manipulate your way through this energy today, all right? Be spontaneous today. Allow the energy to lead you where it needs to be, okay? I kind of get, for my wonderful earth signs, today will not be the day to second doubt yourself. Today will be the day for you to trust yourself. Find your talisman. Find the thing that is leading you to the path. This can be emotionally, mentally, or physically, my wonderful earth signs, okay? All right, we're going to go over to the wonderful air energy. Air energy is going to be Gemini. It's going to be Libras, and it's also going to be the wonderful, wonderful Aquarius. Now, this is what I'm going to say. If you are not a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, you are going to apply this energy to your thinking, your mental and your spiritual thinking, okay? Now, I want to say what's popping up for the air energy today. Instead of maybe doing so much outer talk, and you may want to listen today, right? Messages of what you need to be rescued or what you need to fix a particular situation is being handed to you today, but it's not going to come from the loud place. It's not going to come from the place of argument. It's not going to come from the place of you being detached, okay? You are going to have to listen to today. And this could be listening to others, or this could be listening to yourself, all right? And as you listen, you will see the wishing well is promised to you, okay? So, yeah, listen, and that in which you want will be given, okay? There's some butterflies popping on out of this wishing well, which means transformation. They also kind of have like the fool's mask, which is also symbolizing that you may have to take a leap of faith, okay? Listen so you can get the answers that you need or the direction that you need, okay? Some of you, I want to say this could be an area where you may even feel the way the message is coming in. You may feel like, I don't know if I should take this, right? Because it may not come in. It may come in a little tactless. They may not have no manners. They may, especially if it's coming from a Sagittarius. Just be mindful of that, okay? All right, now moving on to the wonderful, wonderful water signs and the water element. Okay, we are going to be dealing with Scorpio's energy, Pisces energy, and Cancer's energy. If you're another Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, you're going to apply this element to your feelings, your emotions. That's what you're going to move this message with today, your feelings and your emotions, okay? You got the magical prayer, and this is just, spirit of place is popping up also, and you got stuck in the mud. Okay, so I kind of feel right now a lot of you within this water energy, that prayer that you prayed, stop praying and give thanks. Get out of a place where you keep praying for things and give thanks, okay? You are constantly in a place of spirit because you're dealing with the water energy. That is where spirit dwells. However, if there is no belief, or if there is no faith in that which you ask for, if you don't think you can have that magical whatever it is you ask for, you are going to be stuck in the mud. Some of you have been asking for some things, but you have not been in a place where you're actually receiving it emotionally, mentally, okay? Which then is blocking it for you to come through on a physical aspect also, all right? So you need to be mindful of that, all right? And the message today, the way for you to get unstuck, right? Once you start to give gratitude, once you understand that you rest and you dwell in a place of where spirit lives, you got to do that with a balancing act, right? So you're going to have one, be able to jump from the physical realm to the spiritual realm, physical realm to the spiritual realm. And the way that you can tap into whether or not where you are is through your feelings, through your emotions. That's going to be a great indicator for you, okay? So today, that and what you prayed for is available for you. You just have to get into a place of gratitude because you dwell in a place of spirit. You are everything. You are connected to everything. I know that's kind of like a paradox for some people, but it's the truth. For you to get unstuck out of the mud, you are going to have to balance things, whether that's your emotions, your physical life, or your mental life. Balance needs to come in, okay? Now, last but not least, we are going to tap on over to the wonderful fire energy. Fire energy is going to be Leos, Aries, as well as Sagittarius. If you are not a fire sign, you are going to apply this energy to maybe some movement or action that needs to be taken in your life. This can also be lustful energy, passionate energy. It just depends on what end of the spectrum you're on. But most importantly, this energy can also represent intuitive energy. There we go again, trusting your intuition, right? Okay, so for the fire energy, you have making a choice today. That might be important for some of you today. Solitude, so it may require some solitude for you making this decision today, okay? Ooh, into the unknown. Yeah. So this is where you may have to be your own best friend today, my wonderful fire energy, okay? You got some choices to make, but it's going to require you get in solitude. You may not be able to talk to people about this choice, okay? You're going to have to step into it even though you don't know what to do. Be your own best friend today, right? The answer is going to come. But sometimes when you go towards other people to get the answer or for advice, they cloud the answer that is trying to surface, okay? Right? It's saying, yep, into the unknown. And there is where you would get clarity of all the details. Honestly, I don't think you could see this card on camera, what it's saying under the magnifying glass, but it says clarity, okay? So unto the unknown, you are going to gain some clarity. So trust yourself today. Right? Be your own best friend today. Self-reliance is going to be key today. All right. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I have no more slots for the full moon meditation. That's done. Sold out. No more slots. Okay. So, I will see you guys on the next meditation. The first meditation for the new year. I'm so excited about that. So, enjoy your Wednesday. Remember, it's Mercury Day. We got Virgo's energy and Taurus's energy in the atmosphere. Remember, you can't be happy and sad at the same time. You're going to have to choose what state you're going to be moving and operating in, okay? Do something kind for yourself, my loves. Love yourself, honor yourself, and I will see you guys in the next daily vibration, okay? Don't forget, okay, today, I believe it's at 2 p.m. We are doing the karma readings on Patreon, honey. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. So I will see my lovely community. If you are part of the Patreon community, I'm going to be doing karma readings there live, okay? All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye, my loves. Have a good day.